If you want the latest in weather conditions, be sure to tune in to our Busy Bee Plumbing Weather Report each weekday on Mornings on Main Street. Brought to you, of course, by Busy Bee Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning. We will keep you updated on the latest conditions outside, like severe weather, heat, snow, rain, and even hail.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your weather on Main Street.
Well, good Friday morning. Taylor Plott here in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center with a quick look at your forecast. Cloudy skies are expected for your Friday morning. Can't completely rule out a stray shower. I think the bulk of the day is going to end up being dry and pretty nice out there. Mostly sunny skies across the area. Temperatures getting up into the middle and upper 70s. During the evening hours, we'll drop back down into the 60s with clear skies. And once we get into Saturday, I think Saturday is looking pretty dry as well, at least here across parts of Middle Tennessee, with temperatures getting back up into the 70s. 7-day forecast looks like this. Can't completely rule out a stray shower on Saturday. Bulk of the rain and storms will be on Sunday and Monday, and the next week's going to get dry by the time we get into Wednesday and Thursday with temperatures in the 80s.
Good morning, Stefanie.
Good morning. I get a hot tea.
On Main Street, I'm your host, Stefanie Miller. Main Street Media loves seeing the turnout for our Lawrence County Main Street Media Awards that happened at 1819, the restaurant, on Thursday morning. Thank you for hosting our awards ceremony. We saw a record number of votes cast in our Lawrence County Main Street Media Awards. The room that you see here, these are your finalists and winners. Congratulations to all of you. Our next Main Street Media Awards will take place in Sumner County on May 22nd. This morning, we revisit a nonprofit that is working with students on music education and youth development. How this nonprofit is changing lives, coming up in just a little bit. But first, let's get a check of your headlines. This man, 24-year-old Will Wheatley, is charged with manslaughter in the shooting death of 30-year-old Miles Hanna following a verbal altercation at Lock 4 Park in Gallatin. The shooting is still under investigation. There is another scam warning out. The Hendersonville Police Department is warning residents about fake toll violation scams. Scammers are posing as members of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security. Keep in mind, Tennessee currently has no toll roads. How does strawberry picking sound? Despite fewer farms offering you pick options, there are still farms making strawberry picking possible. 6 farms are noted in Miss Cheap's latest article on our website. You can find all of these stories and many more by going to mainstreetmediatn.com. Let us connect you with a team that you'll be bedazzled by when you connect with Busy Bee Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Let's meet the team. This is Charles Calvert, known as One Take. He's the plumbing service manager. Here we have Matt Cook. He's known as Big Country. He's the HVAC service manager.
Hey, hey!
Visit Busy Bee Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning for all your needs.
Get ready, race fans. NASCAR is back in Music City with a new name, the Cracker Barrel 400. Guitars, fast cars, and the comfort of Cracker Barrel's country hospitality. May 30th through June 1st. The action kicks off Friday night at Nashville Superspeedway with the Rackley Roofing 200. Then the Tennessee Lottery 250 on Saturday. And Sunday night, NASCAR's top stars under the lights in the Cracker Barrel 400. Get your tickets now at NashvilleSuperspeedway.com.
I'm in a spot that I've made a visit to a few times now, the Quest Center in Dickson. We're talking with John Johnson again about what's happening with the Quest Center now and why, even though Giving Tuesday has passed, why you should still consider making a contribution to the Quest Center and their mission of providing music to youngsters. First off, Mr. John, always great to see you.
It is great to see you as well. Thank you for coming.
Oh, it is always my pleasure. So Giving Tuesday, that is passed. That happened this past Tuesday, but you're still taking donations through the end of the year.
Yeah, the Giving Tuesday kicked off our end of the year appeal.
Okay.
And we do this every year. This is our only fundraiser that we do each year. And what we're trying to do is to raise enough funds to fund the programs that will carry us into 2025. So all of the monies that are raised right now will fund the programs for next year. So it's vitally important, as you saw from like the interview with Isaac and everything. We're trying to make a difference to kids in this community and to rural communities that wouldn't have otherwise an opportunity for music education. And so your money and your donations go towards funding those programs and reaching kids where they are.
Talk to us about the different programs that you have, that you offer here.
Obviously, music education is a big piece of it, and that is, we teach guitar, we teach banjo, we teach drums, keyboards, violins, ukulele. So a lot of different instruments that we do instruct students with, but it doesn't stop there. It's really a youth development program. So in addition to music education, we're also using students to help teach others as well. So that is a Pathways program that is funded in part by a grant from one of our partners at Diodario Strings. We also have, we also do things with our students, getting them performing in front of others as well to help further break them out of their shells. And also exposing them to other industries in the music industry as well, other careers that are possible through our connections in Nashville.
And if you've missed some past interviews with John and just the Quest Center here, because it's located in Dickson County, you might think, hey, it's just for Dickson County kids. No, that is not the case. You have kids from surrounding counties that come in.
Absolutely. We do have kids that come here from other counties, from the surrounding counties as well, and we're always looking for ways that we can reach those kids in other rural areas also. So, absolutely.
I love that. And again, I've seen you in action at one of our elementary schools here in the Dickson County area at White Bluff Elementary School. That was cool to see. And the kids are incredibly engaged when you're there.
We try to make it entertaining, energetic for them.
That you do.
Get them involved with it, make it a fun experience. I mean, music is meant to be shared. It's not meant to be done in isolation. And that's part of it, is building that companionship and that camaraderie with others, and helping as a means of communicating. So with some kids that may have trouble communicating and trouble expressing themselves, music is an outlet for that.
It truly is. And speaking of being that outlet of expression and breaking out of a shell, we have the pleasure of sitting down. Well, you're sitting down with a family that you work with, a young kid. Isaac has been playing with you now for a couple of years. Mm-hmm. Talk to us about, and you're going to meet Isaac and his mom here in just a few minutes, but from your point of view, talk to us about that transformation that you saw from Isaac, from coming in the door the first day to where he is now a couple years later.
Yeah, Isaac was 11 years old when he first came in the door, very, very shy, I'm not sure what, and as I mentioned, one of my proudest moments was seeing him break out of that shell to the point that he would play his instrument solo in front of a couple of hundred people. And that transformation happened pretty much very, very quickly. Within a couple of months, he was a completely different person. So it's more of just working with them, giving them that opportunity, giving them that platform so that they can become who they were created to become.
And he is a spectacular young man. So when we come back from break, you're going to see Mr. John Johnson. You're going to see Isaac and his mom. They're going to sit down and share some of their story about his time here at the Quest Center, what he's experienced. And he has some inspiring words for some other youngsters out there that maybe they need to hear today. So stick with us here at Mornings on Main Street. We'll be right back.
At Delta Dental of Tennessee, we know our success begins and ends with providing superior quality service, and that includes serving those who need it most. This year, we're celebrating 25 years of giving back to the community we call home. Delta Dental, along with our Smile 180 Foundation, supports Tennessee's dental colleges and oral health education, children's hospitals, free and reduced cost dental clinics, and other like-minded charities. Here's to the next 25 plus years of ensuring healthy smiles.
Welcome to the Omni Nashville Hotel. Urban elegance with a vintage touch. Our 800-room hotel opened up in the fall of 2013 with 746 guest rooms and 54 suites.
Welcome back. Earlier this week, the Quest Center's Executive Director, John Johnson, introduced me to Isaac Parchment and his mom, Kylie, so we can get a better understanding of the life-changing opportunities happening through this Music Education and Youth Development Center. In 3 years, Isaac has come out of his shell and is playing not one, but two instruments.
Guitar now. I started out on a banjo, though.
Okay, so was your goal to always get to a guitar?
Not exactly, but it kind of just happened.
So did the guitar kind of choose you?
Sort of. I mean, in a way. He was kind of pushing me to learn another one. After the banjo and guitar was kind of just one that I was already kind of practicing at home. So I joined, and here we are.
It's been great to watch him grow as a musician, but also as a person, because he was so nervous. Like I remember his first lesson. I was like, I'll sit here. I sat in the parking lot because he hadn't been away from us. So I thought, I'll sit here. If you need me, I'll be here to watch him. He'll come home, show us a couple things he'd learned. Then I said, okay, I'm going to go a couple streets over to your grandmother's house. And so he's grown. He's come into his own. But he has just excelled and excelled and excelled, and it's the pride of watching him is so wonderful. And talking to Mr. John about it is just I love hearing it. You love hearing that your child is doing something, and that they enjoy it. It's not forced, and that it's fun for them.
This particular story is one that is also very dear to me. They were amongst my first students when I first started at the Quest Center. And I remember Kyla reaching out and saying, well, I'm thinking about getting my son a banjo, and what should I do? What should I look for? Should I do it or should I not? And so I just talked to her throughout that process, and offered a loaner arrangement as well, but she wanted to get him something for his birthday and make sure the interest was there. But when Isaac first started, he was a very different person than he is today. And when she talks about him coming out of his shell, he's a force to be reckoned with now. I mean, don't let that little shy exterior that you see on camera right now fool you. But one of the coolest moments was that after completing his first year playing the banjo, we actually got him to open our spring concert. And he sat in front of a couple hundred people and played Rocky Top on the banjo completely by himself in front of a room full of people that he didn't know. And that was just like, wow, he has come such a long way. And so, yes, that's the story.
That is beautiful. Isaac, what was that experience like for you?
Nerve-wracking, of course, but I wasn't exactly, I don't know, it was fun though. I was very nervous, but yeah, it was fun, and then I got to play with a few other people as well, so that was fun. Had to do.
Do you remember the applause?
Well, it made me even more nervous. I mean, it was a lot, but
it made you want to do it again, huh?
Kinda,
yeah.
The arts has been so great for our family, for Isaac in particular. I mean, his brothers saw what it did for him. So his oldest brother came and took voice, a year after that. And now he's singing and doing everything. And then his 15-year-old brother's now playing drums. So they grow. It's new experiences, the relationships. It's not just about music, but it's a great thing for them to learn while they're here.
Yeah. This family is a soccer family. To be very blunt about it, every single member of their family has soccer expectations that they need to play. And when Isaac, went through his round and his history and everything, it was like soccer was just not his thing as much as his brothers. And so she started like a good mom, trying to find what is it? Maybe this is it. Family's not musical. The other thing I want to just piggyback on something that she said, and that is it's affordable. One of the things that we strive to do is to keep the prices where it will appeal to anybody, that anybody who wants to learn an instrument can. And so we are a nonprofit organization, and we do everything that we can to make music accessible to anyone and everyone.
For other kids that may want to get into playing music and they're nervous about it, but they're like, I don't know if I can do it, what would you say to them?
If you're learning from Mr. John, it's all gonna be fine.
Hey, let's go Strokes.
People are amazed at the variety and quality of guests we bring into Main Street Sports today. But when you've been in this business for nearly 40 years and you never throw away a phone number, it's pretty easy. Right, Wade?
Absolutely. And Wynn agrees with me. Check out some of our guests featured on Main Street Sports today.
Step back and catch my breath. But I expect nothing less from you, big boy. Let's get going.
We make it work pretty good, so.
The fans are tremendous. It's fantastic.
It was really amazing.
Yeah.
From preps to pros, you never know who's going to stop by, so be sure to listen to and watch Main Street Sports today from 2 to 4 p.m. daily on the MSM TV app.
Tell me, what does it mean to you when either a student comes to a potential student or a donation is made? What does it mean to you?
It's a reminder as to why I'm here. It's a reminder as to why we do this. It's not, the music. Yeah, I have a passion for it. It changed the trajectory of my life. So I like sharing that with others. But more than anything, it's seeing how lives are impacted and how you see that connection that happens and gives kids a way to express themselves and to find that confidence that they need. And it's cool just to watch them develop and become who they are.
You truly are impacting so many lives. John Johnson, thank you so very much for your time.
Thank you for coming.
Anytime. As always, thanks for joining us right here at Mornings on Main Street. Have a spectacular rest of your day. We'll see you back here on Monday.